Teachers calls for teachers' inclusion in the 30% peculiar allowance. And on the foreign scene, 3 killed after Russia launches a massive attack across Ukraine. In business news, Federal Inland Revenue Service confirmed NIN as tax ID. In entertainment news, again, Stampede claims live at Ashake's concert in Kenya. From the exciting world of sport, former Super Eagles captain Trust Ekong backs Eagles to win AFCON title in Morocco. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on Diamond 88.7 FM in Lorry. I am Omonike Babatunde. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download the app on Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Don't go away, please.
Is there any opportunity in this country? I don't lose hope. Oh my God, jackpot.
Leaving the country may not be the solution that you think it is. Don't make leaving Nigeria the only solution to your life's challenges. Japa because you want to, but stop raising it as a solution to national issues that you can work on and fix. Nigeria will always be your home, and together we can make it better.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin.
You're welcome back from that short break. Now the news in detail. The President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has announced automatic employment for the 2 sons of his police aide, Deputy Superintendent of Police Usaini Ibrahim, who died in a fatal motor accident on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Sunday. Akpabio made the announcement today on the floor of the Senate while informing his colleagues of the tragic incident. The late DSP Ibrahim, who served as the Senate's president's rider, has since been buried according to Islamic rite. In a solemn and emotional address, Akpabio paid glowing tribute to the late officer, describing him as a man who embodied discipline, dedication, and a strong sense of service. Akpabio also extended condolences to the family of the deceased, the Inspector General of Police, and the Nigerian Police Force, describing the fallen officer as a courageous and fearless man. 6 members of the House of Representatives have defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Congress (APC). The members are Honorable Dum Decker, Honorable Suleiman Bob, Honorable Art Cyril Godwin, Honorable Engineer Victor Abuza, Honorable Blessing Amadi, and Honorable Felix Nweke. Their letters of defection were read today by the Speaker Bas Tajuddin during House plenary. In their letters, they said their decision was due to the unresolved leadership crisis in the PDP. According to them, their decisions were taken after due consultation and that the APC, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, provides a better platform for them to serve their people. Kwara State Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak has said his focus in office is on leaving everlasting legacies rather than building a political dynasty. According to a statement issued today by his Chief Press Secretary Rafiu Ajakai, the governor spoke at a meeting of All Progressives Congress stakeholders and thought leaders. Addressing party leaders, Abdulrazak said his administration was driven by a desire to leave Kwara State better than he met it. The governor also spoke on security challenges, assuring residents of the governor's resolve to tackle kidnapping and terrorism, while acknowledging the support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose economic reforms, he said, had enabled the state to expand infrastructure. He thanked stakeholders for attending the meeting, describing it as a continuation of a similar engagement held in Abuja weeks earlier. Still from the state of Harmony, some of Kwara public school teachers have condemned the exclusion of teachers in the state from the 30% peculiar allowance approved for all civil servants across the state. During a peaceful protest in front of Kwara NUT Secretariat, the group of public schools teachers expressed their displeasure over the exclusion from the 30% peculiar allowance. According to them, 27.5% teacher-specific allowances, TSA, approved by the Kwara State government for teachers across the state, effective January 2026, is long overdue, as all the states have been enjoying it since 2009. They disclosed that the approval of teacher-specific allowance, TSA, should not exempt them from benefiting from peculiar allowance.
The 30% peculiar allowance that was approved for the core civil servant. When we had core civil servant, we were all very excited because we know that we are talking about core civil servant of any developing nation. Teachers are the first to be acknowledged. But to our surprise, to our dismay, it was later observed that they said teachers are not inclusive. When we heard of all this, we never believed. We said, as far as this government of the day is concerned, they love teachers and they have been doing very well. So we do not believe that could be true until when the payment was made yesterday and we discovered that no any percentage peculiar also was added to our payment. So it was later we heard that we are not part of the core civil servants.
They accused the leadership of the Nigerian Union of Teachers of not fighting for their right. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Union of Teachers and UT Kwara State Wing has today dissociated itself from any protest by public school teachers, saying its leadership did not authorize any demonstration. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the state's chairman, Comrade Yusuf Wahab Agbola, and the Deputy Secretary General, Muni Mike Modesti Itwa. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, has reiterated that transparent and credible promotion processes are key to motivating performance, stabilizing command structures, and enhancing organizational morale within the Nigerian Police Force. Egbetokun made the remark today while decorating Deputy Inspector General DIG Usaini Gumel, Assistant Inspector General AIG Abaniwanda Suraj Olufemi, Commissioner of Police CP Ofem Arikbo, and other officers with their new ranks in Abuja. He emphasized that ethical leadership remains non-negotiable, noting that integrity, accountability, and respect for human dignity must guide officers' action. The IGP congratulated the officers, noting that the elevation reflects institutional confidence in their capacity to handle higher responsibility, manage complex operations, and strengthen public safety. For news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 of Family Lorry. We'll go on a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you business, entertainment, and sport news. Don't go away, please.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from that short break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilori. And now we move away from the local stories to the foreign scene. Russia carried out a massive overnight attack on several Ukrainian cities. President Volodymyr Zelensky has said a day after a round of strikes over the Christmas period. At least 3 people were killed, including a 4-year-old child, while energy infrastructure was also targeted, leaving several regions without power. Zelensky said, "People simply want to be with their families at home and safe," in the run-up to Christmas, and said the strike sent an extremely clear signal about Russia's priority despite ongoing peace talks. Zelensky had previously warned it was in the Kremlin's nature to carry out massive attacks during the festive period. Still on the foreign scene, at least 5 people have been killed after a Mexican Navy plane crashed into foggy conditions near Galveston, Texas, while transporting a child-born victim. According to flight tracking website Flight Radar, the plane was later recorded over Galveston Bay near Shoals International Airport. The aircraft was taking part in a medical mission on behalf of the Michoy Mao Foundation, which provides care to Mexican children with severe burns. Mexico's Secretariat of the Navy said 1 person remains missing and 2 others were rescued alive. Video footage shared showed the wreckage of the plane in the water, with witnesses and police officers seen entering the water to search the debris. And that into foreign news. Up next is our business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
In our business update today, the Federal Inland Revenue Service FIRS has clarified that the National Identification Number NIN issued by the National Identification Management Commission NIMC now automatically serves as the Tax Identification Number TIN for individual Nigerians. The announcement was made as part of a public awareness campaign on the new tax laws shared by the FIRS on X. The service further stated that registered businesses will no longer need a separate tax ID. Instead, the Corporate Affairs Commission CAC registration number will function as the official tax identifier under the revised system. The clarification comes amid public concern over provisions in the new tax laws requiring a tax ID for certain transactions, including bank account ownership. According to the FIRS, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act (NTAA), set to take effect in January 2026, mandates the use of a tax ID for specific transactions. Away from our business news, up next is entertainment news.
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
A stampede has claimed the life of a 20-year-old woman carrying Lojore at a popular Nigerian musician show in Nairobi, Kenya. The stampede caused by overcrowding happened last week at the Nyayo National Stadium in Nairobi. On-site paramedics reportedly performed emergency resuscitation before rushing Karen to Nairobi West Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Confirming the incident, the show organizer, Tukutani Entertainment, on its Instagram page expressed sadness. This is not the first time a fatal stampede has happened at Ashake's concert. It's good to recall that a 33-year-old Nigerian mother of 2, Rebecca Ikumelu, lost her life in December 2022 at Ashake's concert in Brixton O2 Academy in London after sustaining severe injuries during stampede. That ain't entertainment news. Up next is our sport news.
Diamond FM Sports News.
From the exciting world of sport today, William Troost Ekong is backing the Super Eagles to make a positive impact at the 2025 African Cup of Nations. Troost Ekong was named in the Super Eagles provisional squad for the competition but announced his retirement from international football days before the final list was unveiled by head coach Eric Chelle. The centre-back is confident the team will have a good outing in Morocco despite his absence. The 32-year-old was named player of the tournament at the previous edition of the competition hosted by Côte d'Ivoire. Still from the exciting world of sport, members of Nigerian Super Eagles squad that finished second at the 2023 African Cup of Nations AFCON have officially received their National Honours Certificate as well as title document for houses and land allocation promised by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The presentation took place at the team's hotel in Fez, Morocco, ahead of the Super Eagles opening match at the ongoing AFCON. The brief ceremony was led by Chairman of the National Sports Commission (NSC), Shehu Diko, and attended by several dignitaries. Speaking at the event, Diko clarified that most players were awarded a member of the Order of Niger, MON, However, Ahmed Musa and Victor Sime received the Officer of the Order of the OON, having previously been conferred with the MON. President Tinubu had pledged the rewards following Nigeria's run-up finish at the 2023 AFCON tournament held in Cote d'Ivoire in January and February 2024. That's it from the exciting world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here's a recap of the major highlights. Senate President grants automatic jobs to sons of slain police aide. Six Rivers PDP House of Representatives members defect to APC. Concerned choir teachers call for teachers' inclusion in the 30% peculiar allowance. On the foreign scene, 3 killed after Russia launches massive attack across Ukraine. In business news, Federal Inland Revenue Service confirms NIN as tax ID. In entertainment news, again Stampede claims live at Ashake's concert in Kenya. From the exciting world of sports, former Super Eagles captain Trust Ekong. From the exciting world of sports, former Super Eagles captain Trust Ekong backs Eagles to win AFCON title in Morocco. For today in history, did you know that on this day in 2001, Bola Ige, the sitting Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, was shot dead in his bedroom at his Bodija, Ibadan residence? And now you know. For information about happenings around you, kindly contact Diamond FM newsroom number on 091 6062 7526. For news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akiwumi, and my name is Omonike Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your Shining Supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language. Good evening.
For up-to-date news reported across the globe, be rest assured you're on the right radio dial. Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, your shining supreme station.
The best music
around the clock. Diamond FM. Mixing it up. Back to back in the mix. You are now in the mix.
88.7 FM.
All the hits.
Your station. Your music.
Diamond.
88.7 FM.
Ọlọ́ládèmí Àṣàkẹ́.
Ọmọ yìí kò kakú, ó fẹ́ ló bí Dangote, ó ní láti jagun. Ìgbádùn ayé pọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìpọ́njú, má bẹ̀rù rọ́jú. Sun's gonna shine on everything you do. Ọmọ náà wò lè wákú, àbútí gbé bakú. No dey form say you judge, you try to dey kaku. Ali Celeste handles my situation, all my pains and my troubles. Steady light in my candle, chop long we be part of the struggle. No one. Sun's gonna shine on everything you do. Shine on everything. everything you Kilombo, look at Tiloba, happiness on the way, oh my God. Light up my fire, loloke. Mr. Money, me I'm a load, shake it. One body shake it. Don't tell we I don't see the I be the real vibe, me no be like Yazoo. That was okay, I mean that motion. Eyes on me, I know people. Jamalo me, no be sodo. Muniru and Lee, Jacka Sodo. Nepomo, Bessie Mommy Joe. 24 karat sati, be jazzy, I be classy, be mighty. Bad boy from starting, no Miami, ile Illuminati. Omo iko kaku, overload, dangote.